Very quick little bit about how the ministry started, how I came up with Healing Humanity. I was a very unsuccessful entrepreneur many years, many different ways. I've always fought for, I want to say, to do my own thing, but I could do it under a manager if there were any that were appropriate. I gotta be careful with what I say here. So I got injured in the Marines back in the 90s, and I got injured many times throughout life. Let's be real. I got injured many times, head to toe. Several injuries from just we were 80s kids, and we knew how to have fun and play outside. So even as a super youth, I got this motorcycle going by. So as a super youth, kids were always bleeding, broken. Something was injured. If something wasn't injured, you weren't having fun. Okay, that's enough of that. So all of my injuries came together at the exact same time to their final limit, and life broke me. I ended up in a wheelchair for a few years. I spent years in therapy. It was just not a good situation for me. I know a lot of amazing people in wheelchairs that do so much more than me still. But it wasn't a good fit for me. So mental illness came into play. I was getting ready, and I had written my end of life story, and luckily the right people intervened, got me care that I needed. Very blessed to have so many people around at the time, and yeah, I got better, not 100%, but I got better, and I got better enough that I was able to gain control of my mind a bit better. And with getting control of my mind, I was able to get control of my body. I'm not gonna go down my nutrition route, my little speech here, but stay away from sugar. I'll leave it at that. Stay away from sugar. Sugar is the worst thing for you. It's worse for your brain. It's worse for your body. You can get off sugar, your body can heal. That's what I say. Anyway, so when my life took a downward spiral, I attempted to introduce myself to Jesus. And when I did that the first time, God intervened and said, hey, it's not your time. This is what you're going to do. And God laid out exactly for me what the ministry today is. It's about 90%. It's a website, healing-humanity.com. But it's a place for people who want to get help with life's problems. They go to the website and just put it out there and say, tell their true story and say, hey, this is me, this is what I'm doing, this is my crisis. I need food, I need water, I need help with my rent, I need help with this, that, I gotta rehouse my animal, I got this problem, that problem. And it doesn't have to be extremely poor people. You know, there's tens of thousands of rich people that have been displaced by fire, water, winds, snow. The world's getting revenge right now, is what I kind of think. And people need help. People need somebody to talk to. People need somebody with an internet connection. People need something. People need, like Jesus said, visit the imprisoned, feed the hungry, clothe the naked, give water to the thirsty. These aren't just things that Jesus wasn't. I think a lot of us tend to picture, a homeless person when we're doing this. That's not what Jesus was talking about. Jesus was just talking about getting down to brass tacks and us helping us. So that's what happened. I essentially bumped my head, and God told me that this is what you're going to do. I said, God, I don't know computers. I'm gonna need a lot of help. And he said, I'll give you that help, but this is what you're gonna do. And this nonprofit has been rolling out for about, for 7 or 8 years now, in the process of being made into something that can be fruitful. And it's not a process I'm doing because, I'm trying to get money, get paid. I take no percentage. Nobody takes any percentage. People who need help tell their story. I go out there and I tell news media about the website, hopefully that they'll cover the story. People will check out the website looking to help somebody. And people who are looking to help somebody just review stories. It might be somebody that you can help one time. It might be somebody that you can help throughout life. Maybe you make a relationship like that. There's no data collected. So anything that you do, if you want help, you post your email address at least, so that somebody's got a way to get a hold of you. But email address, cell phone number, something, so people can get a hold of you. And then when people who want to help somebody, do a little bit of research. Check them out on social media, see where they stand. Don't let nonsense like government things get in the way. But if there's somebody that you want to help, you find that person, you reach out and you say, hey, got you off of Healing Humanity, and I'm very blessed in my life, and I can send you something through Amazon, water, gas cards, Visa card, those prepaid visas, things like that. People can use them to pay their bills, get fed. When you go to the food pantry, God bless them, but they give you what they got. You're probably going to get 1 loaf of bread, a half a gallon of milk, some fruit that is usually not like unbruised. It's like 80s fruit, like the fruit and veggies that we had in the 70s and 80s. Now today, everything's perfect, picture perfect and shiny. That's not what you're going to get in your basket. And then maybe a cucumber, a small bag of rice. And then you got to look at it and be like, what am I going to do? What can I make out of this? I can make salsa or something, a creamy pasta sauce or something. So you don't get what you want for a meal. But if you're displaced or something and you're struggling, then you could say, hey, this is what I'm looking for, a couple good meals out of groceries. I was thinking enough to make spaghetti, burgers, pizza, stuff like that. And then when somebody reaches out, they're like, yeah, I can, you go shopping, give me a call when you're done. I'll call up there to customer service and pay for it. Bam. How easy is that? You could help somebody in another country. Let's be real. And you can do this in real time. You don't have to wait. They don't have to apply for help. If you're looking for help, even just somebody to talk to, you don't have to go through all this red tape, meet office hours, have a counselor, all this. No, you just put it out there and say, hey, I need help. And non-judgmental people should reach back and say, hey, how can I help you? Don't worry about what they do with the money. Like if you want to send them a prepaid Visa card and they say that they need it for gas and they use it for something else, don't worry about the money. Don't worry about that. You did your part. You did your part. They did their part, and God will judge. Don't worry about what they might do with whatever you give them. Or make sure you give them exactly what you got. Those are the questions that I always get. Like, that's the wrong question. The question is, how do I go about it? That's it. Create a post. Create a post. Let us know what you need. Let's see how we can unify this.